So we now move ahead to our last speaker for today, and he is Tanish Kulkarni. So like Atri and Aditya, Tanish is also 11 years old. Tanish is from Jakarta, Indonesia. And Tanish is part of the Kaprekar batch in Ganit Manthan, since I think about 2 years now. He loves chess. Needless to say, you can see his T-shirt and his topic. He loves math. He loves tinkering with objects. In fact, he's the one to repair most of the home appliances, at home when they stop working. He loves planes. He loves aerodynamics, and he's a cuber. He loves to solve a lot of cubes. And as a young child, he was always fascinated by magnets, Legos. So he has tried his hand on all of them, and he loves giving presentations, taking part in debates, and creating a lot of wonderful stuff. So apart from this, he's a foodie, he's a food lover, he's a wonderful chef as well. And I'm sure if we get a chance to visit Jakarta and go to his home, he'll make something that will fill our stomach as well. So with that, I'll give it over to Tanish. Tanish, over to you. We're looking forward to your presentation on the world of 64 squares.
Thank you for the lovely introduction, sir. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the world of 64 squares. Let me start off with a quote. One doesn't have to play well, it is enough to play better than your opponent by Siegebert Tarrasch. Now, let's look at how chess was created. The history of chess can be traced back nearly 1500 years, although its earliest origins are uncertain. It is believed that in the 6th century in India, when the youngest Gupta Empire prince died in battle, his brother devised a way of representing the scene to their grieving mother by arranging pieces representing different people and animals on an 8 by 8 Ashtapata board. Later, a new game emerged with two key features: different rules for moving different pieces, and a king whose fate determined the result of the game. At first, chess didn't have a queen, but it had an advisor. Later, the advisor was replaced with the queen. When the game reached Persia, it acquired its current name and terminology. Chess comes from Shah, which means king, and checkmate comes from Shahmat, which means the king is helpless. It is checkmate when the king is attacked and can't escape or be protected. After the 7th century, in the Islamic conquest of Persia, chess was introduced to the Arab world. Now let's have a look at a few pictures from ancient chess. This first picture depicts a bishop piece carved from ivory. This second picture is a shatranj, which is a chess set from Iran. This third picture shows Louis chessmen from the 12th century. These pieces were carved from walrus ivory. This fourth picture shows a chaturanga board. Chaturanga was the earliest form of chess. In Sanskrit, chaturanga literally means having four limbs or parts, namely elephants, chariots, horsemen, and foot soldiers. The name came from a battle formation mentioned in the Indian epic Mahabharata. The game Chaturanga was a battle simulation game which rendered Indian military strategy of the time. When I was 6, my dad introduced chess to me and taught me how the pieces move. But my formal training in chess started in late 2019, and soon I started loving the game. The reasons I love chess are: firstly, it relaxes my brain; secondly, it makes my brain sharper. Chess also helps in increasing IQ, developing logical thinking, developing creativity, strengthening memory, improving concentration levels, and improving patience levels. Thirdly, it involves fast thinking, which I just love. Fourthly, I can play it anywhere I want. Fifthly, it uses a lot of strategy, which is part of game theory. Sixthly, I have a fantastic chess coach who always keeps me motivated. And most importantly, I enjoy chess. Along with the normal chess we all play, there are a lot of variations of chess. Right now, I'll explain the three major ones. Crazy House is a game of chess in which, when you capture your opponent's pieces, you can use them as your own pieces. This gives a huge advantage because you can gain double the material compared to a normal chess game. Chess 960 is a variation of chess in which the pieces on the first and eighth ranks are jumbled. But there are a few things to keep in mind while jumbling the pieces. Firstly, the two bishops must be on opposite colored squares, and secondly, the king must be between the two rooks so it can be castled. In the second week of September this year, there was a very high level Chess 960 tournament with top grandmasters playing in it. Bug House is a variation similar to Crazy House, except that you have two boards, and four players. When you capture your opponent's piece, your partner gets to use it on their board. In the picture, the person at the back here in the white shirt is current world number 2 Fabiano Caruana. Now let's see the various types of chess. Along with the usual two-player chess, we also have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 16 and 20-player chess. An Indian boy named Ridayeshwar invented a 6-player variant of chess when he was 9 and earned a patent for the same. He also created and patented 12 and 16-player chess. Now let's look at some titles in chess. There are a few USCF titles like CM, NM, and SM, which are based on the rating. USCF stands for United States Chess Federation. FIDE is another chess organization. Its full form is Federation Internationale de Échecs. It is more renowned and its titles are more important than USCF. The top title in general is the Grandmaster title, which is a FIDE title and is earned by getting 3 Grandmaster noms by playing Grandmaster nom tournaments and a minimum rating of 2500. Other FIDE titles are the IM and FM. There is another FIDE title which is not officially released. That title is the Super GM title, which is got by crossing a rating of 2700. All of these titles are based on classical time format rating. Talking about time formats, here are some time formats in chess. The classical time format is the most important time format and is 15 minutes or more with or without increment. Increment is the time added to your clock after every move you play. The other time formats are rapid, blitz, bullet, and hyper bullet. They are important too and have lots of tournaments played in them. Armageddon is mostly used in tiebreaks. Pattern recognition in chess is very important because you need to see if there is some sequence of moves on the board that can benefit you. You can improve pattern recognition with puzzles. For example, if you have a 2-move checkmate available, you must be able to visualize that. Same for other patterns like skewer, fork, pin, Zhuishanzuk, double attack, and more. Chess grandmasters know anywhere between 10,000 and 100,000 chess patterns, which makes them really strong. Mathematical are math problems formulated on the chessboard with chess pieces. A lot of great mathematicians worked on these kinds of problems. They include Euler, Tabit, Legendre, and Gauss. Euler, the beast himself, was able to present a comprehensive mathematical analysis on the knight's tour problem. A knight's tour is a sequence of moves of a knight on a chessboard such that the knight visits every square exactly once. If the knight ends on a square that is one knight's move away from the beginning square, the tour is closed. Otherwise, it is open. When we think about chess, we think about a normal wooden or plastic chess set. But people have gone creative and made colorful and ornamental chess sets. Here are the coolest looking chess sets as of the year 2021. The Man Ray chess set is highly geometric in style. The Sidney Gruber painted chess collection includes cool chess sets from different colors and styles. The 21 Deluxe Egyptian chess set is made up of gold and silver. The pieces look like ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses. The design of the brass art Deco Man chess set is sleek and smooth, with all of its pieces standing tall and slim like city skyscrapers. The Approach the Bench legal chess set has pieces on raised platforms, which makes it look like a courtroom. The 16 pewter and glass 3D Coliseum chess set is perfect for collectors. However, the official World Championship chess set is only trusted and authorized to be made by 7 people around the world. Yes, you heard that right, 7 people. The chess set can cost up to 500 US dollars. The knights are the hardest pieces to carve because they are not symmetrical. The four knights have to be congruent. If they are, it makes up to 50% of the whole chess set's value. Knights take up to 2 hours to carve, while other pieces may only take a few minutes, according to Business Insider. Learning and practicing chess nowadays is very easy because of the extensive use of technology and the internet. You can solve puzzles, revise openings, analyze your games, and play a lot of chess online. One type of chess, known as blindfold chess, can really help you as it increases calculation and visualization powers. Magnus Carlsen, the world champion, played 3 blindfold chess games against 1800 plus rated players at the same time and won all of them. The record for the most blindfold games at the same time is currently 48 games and is held by Grandmaster Timur Garayev. You can follow various tournaments for more insights on how to play, on how top players play. Actually, this is a very important point because there's a major tournament starting today, right after this program. It is the final tournament of the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour and has top grandmasters playing. The tournament will end on the 4th of October. You can watch this tournament on Magnus Carlsen's YouTube channel or go to thechampionschesstour.com for more information. Talking about learning, playing, and practicing chess, here are the best platforms currently available. Chess.com is great to play, analyze your games, practice openings, and more. Lichess is best for playing tournaments and is completely free to use. Chessable has many different courses on different parts of the game made by top players around the world. On Play Magnus, you can play Magnus Carlsen, the current world champion, at different ages and also practice your tactics. Chess Kids is a best platform for beginners in a rating range of 150 to 1000 rating. It teaches you the basics of chess and allows you to play players of your level. Aim Chess helps you analyze your chess statistics really well. Some statistics are your resourcefulness, time management, and openings. Coaches and Chess 24 are also really good platforms, though I don't really use them. Learning chess can also be made interesting through watching many different movies, chess series, and also reading books on chess. Here are a few interesting resources that I have used. Now let's have a look at some fun facts about chess. The longest chess game theoretically possible is 5949 moves long. According to America's Foundation for Chess, there are 169, 518, 829, 100, 544, 000, 000, 000, 000, which is approximately 1.70 multiplied by 10 to the power 29 ways just to play the first 10 moves of a game of chess. Abhimanyu Mishra, a 12-year-old boy from New Jersey, the United States, has been declared the youngest grandmaster in chess history. The minimum number of moves to accomplish a checkmate is 2 and referred to as the fool's mate. Apart from these facts, there are many other interesting facts. I'll share my presentation with you if you want to know more. Here is my bibliography. You can also connect with me on my email ID mentioned on the screen for any questions. You can play with me on chess.com or Lichess. My usernames are also mentioned on the screen. Thank you for listening to my presentation. If you have any questions, you can ask them now. I'll be very happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanish. Thank you for that amazing presentation. I think it was much beyond the world of 64 squares because we saw a lot, a lot more variants of chess. Thank you so much for that. The floor is now open for anyone to ask questions or to give any comments. You can do a raise hand. The last thing that you said about the fool's mate, right? So the first
Yes.
tournament I played, I was defeated by that that move. So I didn't know that it had a name, but yeah. All right. So Skandesh.
Yes, so the topic was very nice, and I got the username of you. I love chess, and I have Leeches, Chess Kids, and Chess.com, all the three accounts.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys can play with each other,
Yes,
in
sir.
the coming days. Right. Manu,
Tanish, I really liked your presentation. I remember once I had to make a presentation on chess and Chaturanga, but I don't think it was nearly as detailed. Also, I liked how you fact like the different pieces in chess and the different titles and all the different variants and all that. One thing is that rapid is actually from 10 minutes to 60 minutes, not 10 minutes to 15 minutes, but some places say 15 to 60, so I think you might have got confused there. But besides that, it was a lovely presentation.
Okay, thank you for that.
thank you, Manu. Harish,
Yes. I like the way you covered many things. It was you covered lot more, like sir said, you covered lot more than just that. You also covered the variants and the rankings, the time period, the different type, and the different number of players in chess, the 6-player chess, all that. You covered a wide range of topics in a small time. I think that was very efficient.
Thank you.
Adrit,
Hi, Tanish. I also like playing chess, but I can't do it so often since my chess set keeps disappearing into thin air once in a while. But anyways, I'll get to the point of what I wanted to say. I make flats. I make my own chess sets every now and then, and most of them are based on flat and with cardboard. Yeah, since cardboard is very hard for me to keep upright and in figures, but anyways I try to manage,
Oh, wow, great.
and they're quite small in fact. Like if you I make them on 8 by 8 centimeter square cardboard boxes, and yeah, you need about like 16 34th pieces. If all those pieces are combined together, you get 34 pieces because 16 per side. Yeah. So I find it's really hard to keep track of all those tiny little bits of cardboard. So yeah.
okay. Thank you, Adrit, for that comment and no question. So Tanish, I have, until someone else has questions, I have a question. So the photo on the left side, the second one, yeah,
This one?
yeah, that one is like a double, that I don't know, you don't call it chess doubles, right? Where four people
No,
play at a time. Yeah.
no, actually, I was playing somebody and my dad was playing somebody else. It
Uh-huh.
was not Bughouse.
Okay. And can you take the slide to the place where you talked about the boy, who created other variants of chess? Can
Yes.
you just go to that slide? So have you played any of those chess? Which is so to maybe the first one on the top left corner. Have you played that?
No, actually,
Or
I have played 4-player chess. It is
ah,
available on chess.com.
I see.
Like the picture is here,
Ha 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 ha.
but I've not played the other variants yet.
So, what happens in four-player chess? Is it four different teams, or is it like you have a partner and then you both play against two others?
No, actually, so there are 4 different players playing the game, and
Mm-hmm.
we play turn by turn. So basically, in this one, the red plays first, then blue, then yellow, then green, just
Okay.
like that.
So,
Uh,
so
it keeps on going in turns.
anyone can attack any opponent.
Yeah. And
But
two
how do you
people
attack?
can team up to attack someone else. So
Okay, like lobbying. Okay. And how do you take an opponent's piece diagonally? The same way, like a
just
pawn.
normally,
Pawn.
the
Yeah, a
pawn
pawn would
goes
take
diagonally, one
diagonal.
square diagonally. Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
just normal moves.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So this, yeah, yeah, got it. Okay, I think Manu has a question. Yes, Manu.
I just want to comment that in 4-player chess, there's also a mode where you team with the person on their opposite side, and to, like, let's say red and yellow would team up to attack blue and green.
You mean that's a good way to play chess,
No,
like that?
it's not like just like a thing that people do in 4-player chess. There's actually a mode like that where red and yellow are on the same team.
Okay. Okay.
And the first one out of green or blue, if the first one that gets checkmated is green or blue, then red and yellow win. If the first one that gets checkmated is red and yellow, then green and blue win.
Okay.
And also another thing, that in 4-player chess, the game is not actually calculated by who checkmates who. It's calculated by the number of points that the player gets. They can get points by catching other pieces or checkmating their opponent.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay. Tanish, I have one more. Manu, sorry, are you done with your comment? Okay. So Tanish, I have one question. So in the top left board, how will a pawn move? So let's say that I'm taking this one. Let me use a different. Let me use a different color. So the moment it reaches here, from there it can go this way or this way. Is it? I mean, like
it
this.
goes towards the center.
Yeah, but then from there it gets it gets to a junction, right? It can go towards the left as or
From
towards the.
the junction, it turns towards the center and goes. It
Yeah, but
doesn't
then
turn towards the opponent's
it will have
piece.
two directions to go to, right?
Yes. So basically, it turns left and then keeps going forward.
I see.
It
No,
it
but
won't
then
reach any of the players.
it won't reach any of the players. I mean, it
Uh,
won't reach this team or this team. It won't reach there, is
It
it?
will actually, but you'll have to go in one path to reach.
I understand that. I'm saying it will have two options beyond a point, right? At one point, it will come to a Y junction kind of thing. Then it can decide which path to go ahead with, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Harish.
Yes. I also wanted to say that there are so many types of shapes on these chess boards. Do you think all of them are circular? I mean, do you think how many teams do you think a circular board would allow? Because here on the bottom left corner there is a really big board over here. So for a circular board, how many teams do you think that, and how many players do you think that would allow?
I'm not sure about the maximum, but till now, 20-player chess has been invented on a circular board.
Okay.
You can keep on going more, but then the squares will keep on getting smaller, and
Right.
they'll just keep on getting bigger.
It has to be a pretty large board, and then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So looks like there are no further questions. So let me just ask one more. So which one of all these is your personal favorite, Tanish?
I really don't know because I do like huge numbers, so 20-player chess is interesting, but I think 4-player is still the most enjoyable.
I see. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanish, for that wonderful introduction about this chess. I'm sure you had to do a lot of reading about this and spend a lot of time to put all these things together. So thank you so much for making it easily available to us in just 15 minutes time.